not gonna lie, I actually never thought about that. But every single time I'm in love, I genuinely do this. And the reason that is because... All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex, your toxic dating coach. And today we're gonna be talking about 5 things that guys do when they're falling in love. Now, I haven't watched this video yet, so I don't know what my boy Antonio is gonna say, but we're gonna watch it and see what he has to say. By the way, I'm only posting one or two videos per week from now on until classes finish. It's just gonna be a year. So yeah, just be alert of that. But I'm posting more videos on my Patreon. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, on my Patreon. So go check it out, or else I'm gonna have to do something really, really bad to this channel. Okay? All right, let's begin what he has to say.
How do you know if a man is really in love with you? I mean, a guy can tell you that he loves you, but how do you know that he really means it? Well, in this video, you're going...
Remember, ladies, your responsibility, a man's responsibility is to deceive you. Your responsibility is to advertise, is to identify false advertisement. Guys will always hype up their values. It's an evolutionary advantage. The best liars got to pass on their genes. The ones who were able to hype themselves up the most got to pass on their genes. So you guys got to be careful of men who lie about their values. And ladies and gentlemen, I will never, ever, ever do such a thing because I'm a good person. I don't trust this guy. Oh, well, don't trust me.
Going to learn 5 things that men say and do only when they are in love with you. So if he's doing these things, you can be confident that he really means it when he says he loves you. Don't go anywhere because we're starting.
Okay, I'm gonna take notes so that when I don't love her, I do these things.
Right now. In the very beginning stages of a relationship, it can be difficult to know for certain that a man loves you, especially when everything seems great. That's because in the beginning, men will say and do all the right things trying to win your affection. And knowing if he's being genuine or if he's leading you on and following his own agenda can be tricky. But if you pay close attention to a man's behavior, his body language, and what he says, you can understand how he feels about you. And
what is that? What does this muscular guy have to do with the video? It's just a random muscular motherfucker, man.
Remove any doubt. So without further ado, here are the 5 signs that he's in love with you. Oh, also make sure that you watch all the way until the end because I'm going to tell you how you can win a 60-minute private one-on-one telephone or video.
Oh, he's a nice guy because I'll never do that. Fuck that.
Coaching session with me where I help you with your dating or relationship issues.
Yeah, people go watch it. And I'll be honest with you, if you guys feel more comfortable with ever getting advice from him, go to him. I think he'll tell you what I would say, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, on to number 1. Number 1, he protects you. When you love something, you protect it. And this is especially true of men. That's because the male brain is wired to protect his tribe from threats, even in our modern day world. This biological...
And also, it's wired. Jealousy, there's a reason why we feel jealousy. It's to protect what we value. Jealousy has been a trait that has been passed on for millions of years for a reason. Because if you don't feel jealousy, you could lose your woman. You could lose your man. For you to feel jealousy is a healthy thing. The problem is that some of you motherfuckers be feeling jealousy at an extreme level, and that's the unhealthy part. But a guy who loves you will protect you, like he says. It's an instinct that it's just there unless he's a puss. Unless he's a puss, he won't protect you. But for the most part, guys will.
Instinct to protect you is only triggered if he really cares about you deeply and he sees you either subconsciously or consciously as a member of his tribe or family. And I can tell you as a man, a guy is not going to protect you if he doesn't care a lot about you.
Let me tell you something, man. If I'm walking down the street, let me not even go. You know how Kevin Hart says, if a guy smacks you in front of me, then you just got smacked. Look, man, it's kind of like if I don't care about the girl and I see a whole bunch of guys beating up on one girl, I'm not gonna get in the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get in the way. I'm gonna get beat up even harder than you are. So it's better off one of us come out alive from this situation. Okay? I'm a practical thinker, all right? But in general, though, yes, 100%, that's a fact.
But when he loves you, he will be protective of you in several
he's gonna
different
kill him?
ways. For example, he might stand in front of you if there's a visible danger, or at night he may walk between you and other people, acting as a line of defense. It's not that he thinks that you need him in order to be safe, it's because he wants you to feel safe knowing that he will defend you.
I agree with this, but I'm also going to rebuttal a little bit and say that guys could also do that, one, because of their ego, right? And I bet he's definitely gonna agree with me with this, because of their ego, because they don't want another man upping them, or because they're trying to impress you. You see that this is murky waters in my opinion, but generally I do agree. But it could easily be, a guy could easily fake this. That's a problem.
In any way that he can. He will also protect you in social situations where he will defend your reputation or stand up for you when someone is being rude.
That's true. That's true. Melissa, she don't suck dick. What you talking about, man? She's a good girl, you know? Like it's just how it is. But well, Alex, well, can I talk for a second? What? Tyrone, you being polite? Go ahead. Well, yeah. Well, you know, you're right about that. If a guy gets in front of my girl, I'm definitely gonna defend her sometimes, simply because I ain't gonna let no man stand me up in front of a girl. So, ladies, you gotta be careful. Tyrone will protect you, but simply because of his ego. You know what I'm saying? So, it's 50-50 on that. Oh, interesting point of view, Tyrone. Interesting point of view.
Or unkind. Another example, when you express your fears to him, he listens attentively and does what he can to ease your fears. He offers you support and tries to make you feel less afraid. Number 2, he takes care of you when you're sick.
Oh, that is a fact. That is a fact. I ain't not taking care of no woman who I don't care about. Hey, Alex, I'm sick. Well, I guess you're sick. Goodbye. It's just that simple. Like, I'm not going to get near you if I don't care about you. I remember I had a girl last year who I didn't love, to be honest with you. But I swear to God, I sound so fucked up. You know what? I got to talk a lot with this music. Where she actually... I hurt my jaw. I mean, I needed to get my wisdom tooth taken out, and she came to the hospital with me. She stayed with me that night, and I'm like, man, this girl doesn't see I don't love this woman. I just took it because it was there. Okay, I'm like, look, man, I need somebody to be there for me. I'll take it. But it's kind of like I don't love this woman. I sound so fucked up. It's kind of crazy, but. She definitely loved Father Alex, right? But the point is that no person will love you, will do this if they don't love you. It's just that simple, you know? And just because you're doing this for someone doesn't mean they're gonna love you either. Like, some of them will do it because they feel weak. And when you feel weak, you'll take anything. You'll take anything, you know? Simply because, well, I agree with that, man. Like, anytime Tyrone hurt his biceps, you know, he's always had help, but that don't mean I love the person. But I appreciate the help. All right, I gotta go. Exactly, right? You appreciate the help, but that don't mean I'm gonna love you, right? But if somebody's definitely there for you when you're sick, 100%, it's very difficult to imagine that they don't love you.
When a guy offers to take care of you when you're sick or recovering, it's a huge sign.
Offers, not you say help me, nigga. He offers to do it.
That he loves you. Now, I understand that when you're sick, you might not want him to take care of you because you don't want him to see you that way. But if he insists on helping you or taking care of you in some way,
bitch, you better take it.
Yes, that's a huge sign that he cares about you so much. And if you're sick with something contagious and he still wants to take...
He don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something, man. I don't care if you got sore throat. I don't care if you have Ebola. We fucking. Like, niggas don't care. See, this is where I gotta say be careful with this, okay? Motherfuckers will fuck you even if you dying of Ebola. Okay? Niggas don't give a fuck about that. They'll put a mask on. You know? So fucking you while you're sick is not the same as taking care of you. Okay? It's not like he's like, baby, I'm here. It's not like, baby, I'm here for you. All right, man, let's do this, man. and he's trying to fuck. That's not caring for you. Caring for you is you ain't getting no poom poom tonight, and he's still there for you. That's what's caring for you. Him knowing there's no poom poom, and he's still making you some fucking soup, still bringing you some McDonald's, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Take care of you, that's an even bigger sign of how much he loves you. That's because when a man cares about you deep,
who fucking does that? Wait, did you see that? She's like, she's her own doctor. Look at her, Becky the white girl being sick. she got the Rona.
Caring for you and protecting you is a bigger concern than his exposure to the same illness.
Damn, hell yeah. By the way, speaking of illnesses, we're
all right, ladies. So finally,
support this channel.
I have released my second course for
even though I
women,
can
which
pay
is
for it, but
natural
help me
chemistry.
more. This is my online course that I have for women called. Oh shit! Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to have that on. It's actually this one. My online course that I have for women called Natural Chemistry. This is a course for women who are single. For women who are in relationships. The other course that I have is the Psychological Game of Attraction. It's a course for women who are single and who want to learn the game of dating a man. This is pretty much, if you ever get coached by me, if you ever want to get coached on how to get a guy to like you or find out if he likes you, this is the course for you. You won't have to pay hundreds of dollars. All you got to do is just pay for this one time, and you're pretty much almost being coached by me in a weird way, okay? So go check it out, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Let's continue. Or if you don't do it, I'm closing the channel.
And just like I said about protecting you, if he doesn't care about you, he certainly isn't going to offer to take care of you when you are ill. So if you are sick and he isn't offering to get you some soup or bring you some medicine or take...
And you know what? Maybe, I hate to say this, but this is a good way to find out if he likes you. You know? This is a good way to find out if he likes you. Now, that don't mean he orders something from Amazon for you. That means motherfucker brings it himself. You gotta see some sacrifice.
Take you to the doctors or help you in some way.
And if he's an hour away, he's like, baby, I wish I could see you, but I'm an hour away. It doesn't matter. A guy will see this as an opportunity to prove himself to you if he likes you. Okay? They know that. Everybody knows that when somebody's sick or going through something, it's their time to shine.
Then you have to question how much he cares about you. But let me add one caveat. Some men are not naturally born caretakers. A man might really love you, but just not think to ask how he can help. So I'm going to make one exception because taking care of you when you're sick might not immediately come to his mind for whatever reason. So giving him the benefit of the doubt,
Who fucking stands around in their beds with that shit on? Girl.
may need to ask him for help. And when you do, he's got to be willing and able to help you without any hesitation whatsoever.
Oh, yeah. And motherfucker says, oh, man, let me tell you something, man. I am telling you, if motherfucker sees you sick, he's going to see this as his opportunity to shine. It's that simple. They're not going to make excuses. They're not going to lose on that opportunity.
Number 3, the time you spend together is not primarily sexual. Of course, sex is a very important part of a healthy relationship, but it certainly isn't the most important part, nor should it be the main focus of your relationship. Sex is just a fraction of the relationship, not the sole purpose of spending time together. So, ask yourself these questions. When you are together, what do you mainly spend time doing? Are you going on dates? Are you having amazing conversations? Do you feel like he's connecting with you emotionally and is really trying to know you? Or is he...
Exactly. I agree with that. What do you think, Tyrone? I like to spend time. Fucking. Oh, I'm kidding. No, I 100% agree with him. When Tyrone likes a woman, he'll definitely spend time with her. He'll cuddle. He'll caress her ear. He'll caress her back. He'll caress that ass too. Tyrone out, nigga. What the fuck? Okay, I gotta. You know what, man? No more Tyrone. I'm sorry, people. I honestly, if you guys don't want me to do if you guys don't want me to bring Tyrone on no more, he's getting a little cocky lately. Don't you guys notice that? I don't know what's wrong with the motherfucker.
More interested in sex than any other aspect of the relationship? I mean, is the time you spend together primarily sexual? When a man is in love with you, sex is not the main motivation for the relationship. Instead, he wants to connect with you on every level.
Exactly. Ladies, what you have to understand is, as a guy, honestly, all joking aside, when I like a girl, the feeling that I get being around her is way more intoxicating than a good old sloppy toppy, ladies and gentlemen. It's way more. I don't know, to be honest with you. But when you like a girl, man, it's just I don't care about having sex with you. Like, I just want to be around you. You know, like that's the way that guys think. You know, when they like you, and that's why it's kind of like when a girl says, I can't meet you today because I'm on my period. I'm like, is she testing me now? You know, like ladies, if you don't want a guy to think that you like him, don't say I can't hang out with you because I'm on my period. Because guys will take that as a test. You know, guys will like, okay, so you know what I'm trying to say. It's a predicament.
He wants to be intimate with you physically, emotionally, and psychologically. By the way, I'm Dr. Antonio Borello, and I'm a psychologist and a relationship coach. This channel is all about helping you build great relationships so you can grow happy together. So hit subscribe, join our community, and make your love life the best part of your life. Okay, number 4. He is as affectionate after sex as he is before. What a man does after having sex with you often reveals so much about how he really feels.
Because before the sex, you were just talking to his dick. It's that simple. A guy needs to, in order to think clearly about you. But when his mind is muzzled with poom poom, he's not going to be able to see you as you are, which is the issue.
Feels. You see, some men will be very affectionate before and during physical intimacy, but once the sex is over, they are completely different. Some of this, particularly drowsiness, is related to the biological differences between men and women. You see, after sex, men may feel drowsy due to the release of particular neurotransmitters, including serotonin and oxytocin, which are associated with happiness and relaxation. So if your partner wants to sleep after having sex, that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's probably a sign that he's very comfortable, interested, and wants to stay right next to you. Now, on the other hand, if his body language is closed off, or if he leaves...
Man, that looks like me. Like, I remember one time I was like, yo, girl, you sleeping on the sofa. And she was like, what? I'm like, yeah, you sleeping on the sofa, man. In fact, I'll sleep on the sofa. Yo, I am really toxic, people. I may need to hit up Antonio for some therapy. But I'm not like that with every woman. Like I always say, people, it's kind of like a guy would treat you that way and you think he's cold. But in reality, it just means he don't like you. Because if you talk to the next girl who hooked up with him, she'll say, oh, yeah, he loves spending time with me. And you're like, he doesn't do it with me because he don't like you. That's why. You know, it's that simple. It's not that he's emotional and a fucking broken heart and he can't open up. No, he just don't like you. And sometimes that's a simplest explanation. And that's the explanation that a lot of women just don't want to admit.
Right away without cuddling or talking, there might be an issue. Both men and women are in one of our most vulnerable states when we're sexual with someone, especially when there's a strong bond between us. So if a man uses this time to connect with you, to cuddle and talk, then it's likely that he cares about you deeply. Number 5, he asks about your friends and your schedule, and he remembers the details. When a guy loves you, he's very interested in knowing everything about you, especially how you spend your time away from him. This includes the things that you do at work, at school, or with your friends and family. He will also ask you questions about other men, including your platonic male friends.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that guy up there.
Workers and classmates. He asks these questions because he is assessing if they're a threat to the relationship or if he has anything to worry about. That's because when a guy is in love with you, he will protect the relationship. And
also, when somebody likes you, they automatically see almost everybody as a threat. They see almost everybody as a threat. It's kind of like this even happens to me, and I bet it's happened to you, where when you don't like the person, if the person smiles at somebody of the opposite sex, you're not gonna feel offended. You're just gonna say, oh, okay. But as soon as you like them, you're like, who's the bitch? Why is he smiling at her? Everything is more hyper aware, right? And that's because you like them. The jealousy that you feel, the thinking that everybody wants to bang your man when nobody fucking wants him, is because you like the person. So when a guy likes you or even loves you, I would go liking, because jealousy is something that happens when you like the person. People even feel jealousy in the beginning. you're gonna feel that envy. But also, it could be a sign of something deeper. It could also be a sign of him being a compulsive envier, and you can find that out by seeing how quick and how he expresses his envy and jealousy. You know, and you guys got to be careful, because a lot of you guys who unfortunately maybe never been loved by somebody, when you feel somebody jealous for you, you find it flattering, but you'll notice that over time, it won't be cute no more. What you found flattering is actually going to be toxic and a turnoff if you wake up. But if you have low self-esteem and nobody appreciated you, you're going to take that toxic behavior as a good thing, and it pretty much sets you up for the whole relationship, where it becomes toxic in a way, you know?
Perceives someone as a threat, then he feels jealousy. And experiencing a little bit of jealousy within a romantic relationship is not always a bad thing. I mean, if you see a person making moves on your partner or trying to date your partner, experiencing some jealousy and talking to him about it is a healthy and appropriate response. So if he asks questions about men that he isn't familiar with, this is a sign that he cares about you and wants to protect the relationship.
Yep, you're like, so who's that personal trainer you have named Tyrone? Oh, nothing. He's no big deal. He just works me out. Okay, I'm done, man.
Relationship. But he also listens to you carefully, and he remembers the details, big and small, especially about your schedule. Even if you've mentioned something briefly in passing about your time off or your schedule, he will remember those details. And let me tell you why. Because what you say is so tied to him emotionally that your words get forged into his memory.
It's very weird, I'll be honest with you, because it's kind of like I listen to him and I kind of know what he's gonna say. It's kind of like we think alike when it comes to dating. It's very impressive to wait. Look at me so intensely. Calm down, Antonio. Oh my God, like calm down. Like Jesus Christ, what? He's getting closer, people. Help. Right? But he's right though. Like what he's saying is pretty much what I'm thinking of, which is kind of crazy.
Think of it this way. Most of us have very vivid memories of 9/11. We remember even the slightest details of what we were doing when we first heard the news. We remember so vividly because of all the...
I promise you, if you show kids during 9/11, they were celebrating, because I mean, we got off of school. My birthday September 11th. And I remember I was like, during September 11th, I was like 22 years old. And we were happy as hell. We were like, so that means we get to leave school early, right? And he's like, my teacher was like, yes. And he was like, but it means we're at war. And we were like, yes, war. And he's like, you idiots, do you know what the fuck that means? And I was like, whoa, we pissed him off. Like, we celebrated because we thought it wasn't going to be allowed of school. You know, kids are ignorant. I still remember that day. It was kind of crazy.
Emotions that were attached to the memory. So when a guy remembers surprising details and specifics about you and your schedule, it's clear that he's emotionally attached to you. Okay, here's your chance to win one of 2 60-minute coaching sessions with me. So if you're struggling with a dating or relationship problem that you need some help with, here's how you enter for a chance to win. Number 1, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Number 2, share this video with someone on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram.
Antonio, all right, that's enough for today, Antonio. Do it, go ahead and follow him. You can check out the video. It's called When a Man Loves You Deeply, and you can follow him there. All right, people, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like to mix up the content that I make for entertainment purposes. I know a lot of you guys are here to get dating advice and also be slightly entertained by me. So these are the entertaining videos, my reaction videos. If you guys want more of this, please let me know. Look, understand this, people, okay? I'm here to give you guys what you want. And you guys got to tell me what you want. I'll make the videos, and by your feedback, it will tell me if I should make more or less of it. So your feedback is very important, all right? Or I'm closing the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week. Fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are one, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out. All right, ladies.
Oh,
so
sorry
finally,
about this, people.